So this is the thing, and this is so this one has been a 21 Pilots fan for quite some time.
Yep.
And I have not, and it's not because I didn't like 21 Pilots. It's just I just didn't know. Yeah. And this one wasn't sharing that with me, or I wasn't paying as much attention. And so there's been an evolution in the year for me in terms of my understanding of 21 Pilots, and of course I think, and I think we started off last year. With what is 21 Pilots? Name me a song of 21 Pilots, right? Yep. Is that right?
Yeah.
And it was your dad that said "Stressed Out," and I'm like, which song is that? And then he had to play it for me.
Which is their biggest song.
It was their big song. And then of course once I heard it, I was like, I'm not a big one to know names of songs.
You played it before, and you said, I don't know about this one.
What?
Stressed Out. It's
but I liked
before.
it.
Okay. Yeah.
I know. I've heard it.
Yeah.
I heard it. Yeah. So, but in the intervening year, things have changed, right? Because I just didn't know.
We changed.
Yeah. No. So thank you. So yeah, and I'll say that I think what struck me the most, and because we talk so much about fandoms, the 21 Pilots fandom. Wow. Okay. So I'll mention this now. Like, as I was getting into this, getting ready for this concert, because I now knew that you need to know the words to the songs.
You
don't need to, but you're going to enjoy it more. Yeah. So I was trying to learn the words as much as I can, and as I do that, learning more and more about the fandom, and learning more and more about Tyler and Josh. And I got to tell you, I was looking for something that was, because it just seemed too nice. It seemed too good, too genuine. I'm like, and I guess it's because it's my generation. I'm thinking, God, there's got to be a catch. And I'm looking for something that's disingenuous, and I just couldn't find it. I could not find it. The fandom, like.
Generally, people are pretty nice.
Because they're because people. There's always going to be somebody, but in general, like I'm because of my generation, I'm more on the Facebook. So looking at 21 Pilots Superfans page, things like that, and I'm just so struck by how cool everybody is, and how nice, and how and we're in that period of time where they're looking for the flash drive. Yep. And then I became aware of the drum.
That was part of Center Mass, actually.
Yeah, well, I did. But, so there are people that do stupid stuff.
Yeah.
Did you say they got the drum back?
Drum gate, yeah. They just left it by the side.
So I'm hoping that.
Yeah. Oh, are you asking me? Did they get the drum back? Yes. Yeah, they got it back the next night.
Okay, I'm still hoping for the flash drive. Yeah. So anyways, the fandom is great, and I think in terms of the post-concert blues, I think that. Which is a thing for 21 Pilots, because it's just such a good show. Even last year, I was like seeing Clancy. Wow, this is quite the show. That was very cool. I was like so impressed. So I had a better idea of what I was getting into when we went to see Breach. So that's the thing. So you're pretty depressed after the show, and I think looking at everyone's art and the love they have for each other and all of the stuff afterwards really helped me deal with that, right? And also in terms of that, for us it was like we were lucky in a way, because we saw them really early on. So we were Toronto night one, and we'll get back to night two. Yeah. So we've had a lot of time now to enjoy everyone else's experience, and I think that has made me happy.
I am upset I did not get to see Downstairs or Tally live.
Okay,
annoying.
But the thing is,
good for them.
And
I wish it was me.
Seeing everybody's joy of that has really been helpful to me. Afterwards, because I can sort of it's a good feeling that other people are having a good time, and so that's good.
And at least they posted videos of it online.
Yeah,
that's good.
No,
I can live vicariously through them.
But I mean, in terms of concerts, Toronto night one was a totally different experience than Toronto night two.
Yeah,
and I know before we saw 21 Pilots on the Saturday, we were looking at the weather and we were like, oh my God, thank God we're seeing it on Saturday. And then Sunday morning we're in the hotel and we're looking at the weather for Sunday night, and we're like, oh my God, like we could see it was like thunderstorms coming in, and we're like, okay, maybe it's gonna happen afterwards. And then we were driving out of the city and we could see the lightning. And then you said some people that
Yeah, I know a few people who went to night
two.
two.
But but the thing is, I'm so glad that they still got a show. And if you haven't seen it, probably if you're listening to this podcast and you're a 21 Pilots fan, you already know this. They put out a video about we almost had to cancel a concert or something. It's so good to see that, to see how hard they tried to put that together. And I can really appreciate how difficult that would be to do that on the fly. Because their show has a lot of moving parts. It isn't just them playing. And even their show, because there's so many tracks that are recorded. And,
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.